Is that like a charger? Yeah, like I'm here done with it.
We now look to get our sixth bout of the way, our sixth bout underway, as it looks to be the East LA native Alvaro Herrera as he makes his way to the Bakersfield Combat Cage. Someone that describes himself as a heavy boxer, strictly focusing on fitness towards his MMA career, and looking to make a successful debut here tonight.
Well, somebody from East LA, you know, they had a tough upbringing, no matter who you are. So, you know, he's probably carrying that with him, that dog from East LA. I'm excited to see what he comes out with.
Some of his best friends in his corner tonight, Juan and Carlos, says he doesn't really look up to anybody in the UFC because you just never know who exactly is going to be, what they're going to be and what they're going to do. So, you know, he said he likes to just carry his own style, and we look to possibly set his own tone here tonight for Alvaro Herrera.
Oh, I absolutely love that. Like, we know, like, fighters like Tony Ferguson who ride their own wave, that like being themselves, a completely foreign fighting style, only unique to themselves.
Armando Reveles looks to make his way to the cage as Alvaro Herrera is all taped up and ready to go here in the blue corner at Bakersfield Combat Volume 2.
And I noticed he's training out of King's MMA. It's a great spot to be training out of, with a lot of big names training out of there.
Giga Chikadze and Benil Dariush, two big names coming out of King's MMA, and Armando Reveles looks to be another name added to that potential list as he makes his way to the cage here in the 661.
With the absolutely amazing coaches and legends like Rafael Cordero, one of the innovators and pioneers of MMA.
The original coach for the shoot box, the guys like Wanderlei, gentlemen that have came out of there, such as Fabricio Verdum in the past years. Now a new wave possibly looking to be established tonight in the likes of Armando Reveles. I believe this is our first fighter of the night that has came out to some bandolero, to some type of, some Spanish music. So it's nice to hear a little bit of a switch up in the type of style of music. We've heard some gospel, we've heard some rap, we've heard some country, I believe even. Now we're hearing some bandolero, some, a little bit of Spanish style over here added to the 661.
Oh, I love it, man. Representing the Chicano culture, man. Mexican Americans. We're here to perform, we're here to fight. And what better day to represent Mexico as the UFC Mexico fight card on the same night.
Brandon Royval and the other gentleman standing up beside from him, Brandon Moreno. Two Brandons going at it over there, and a potential big flyweight matchup. Originally was supposed to be Amir Albazi, now looking over to the Royval corner in Colorado. We now take it over here to the 661. We are out of Mexico City and bringing it back over here. We got Jim Cooley with the fight announcement.
Across the cage in the red corner, makes his home in Anaheim, California. He weighs at 130 pounds even, representing King's MMA. Armando Bulldog Reveles.
And I do expect this to be a striking exchange. A fighter coming out of King's MMA is mostly a Muay Thai kick-heavy fighter. And it looks like he has a boxing background, Alvaro does, so I would expect this to be staying on the feet.
The Bulldog Reveles, Alvaro Herrera. Let's get this one underway. Both these gentlemen standing at 5'6". Armando giving up. Armando being the 4 years of elder to Herrera as this one gets off to a fast and heavy start.
And it looks like Armando is willing to mix up the mixed martial arts. He came out striking, came out a really fast pace, and already has the backpack.
Wow.
And
a rear naked
and if he
choke
doesn't tap, he might go to
here.
sleep. And
it is all over. Wow. Armando Reveles with the back take there, and this first round.
Oh, that was beautiful. He came out aggressive, came ready to fight, showed that he could mix up the mixed martial arts, came out with a flurry, got the back, and was like a monkey, a straight backpack.
Right away that he knew he had that one. I mean, right off the bat, even though there was the trouble with the bulldog choke from Herrera, it seemed Reveles stayed calm, and it kind of a little bit ironic. Herrera tried the bulldog choke on the bulldog, was not successful. Reveles climbing to 1-0 with a successful rear naked choke victory here tonight.
Oh, that was beautiful, man. I'm gonna have to go to the practice room and practice it myself. That back take was beautiful. Even though he got slammed, he was able to keep it in. Hit that hand behind the head and was able to get the choke.
How hard is that as a fighter? When you go on your back like that and get slammed, does the wind go out of you? Can you?
Oh, most definitely the wind goes out of you, but I feel the adrenaline was probably carrying him through, so he didn't feel probably nothing. But it definitely hurts. We've seen it with Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. We've seen a fighter get slammed and able to get out of positioning.
He says that he has always been into martial arts. He's been doing it now for only 4 years, that he's always had a passion for it. Got his daughter originally into it so she could learn self-defense, and now I believe his daughter will be watching this a couple of years from now with a smile on her face saying, hey, my dad can kick some ass in that cage. As we now look to take it over to Jim Cooley, who has our official fight announcement.
And it looks like this fight card is starting off really hot. We've only seen one decision tonight.
And yes, a lot of finishes here in the Elite Fitness Center. Something that has been a little bit of a tradition here. A lot of action and a lot of fast-paced movement here in the Bakersfield Combat Cage.
Submission due to a rear naked choke, the Bulldog,
And Master Cordero will be watching this one with an affinity for his new possible prospect in the amateur scene for Armando Bulldog Reveles, as he